Alrighty, so this is part 2 for the axial skeleton video. I'm sorry, I was paying attention to the time. So we left off at the thoracic vertebra, which there's going to be 12. I'm just going to review this again. So if this is the posterior part of the body, so we have the spinous process, and then the transverse processes are going to be on the side right here, these little bones that stick out. And then the intervertebral foramen is going to be, you can't really see it, but it's they're holes. That's where the spinal cord goes through, and then there's an arch on top of that, which I can kind of show you right here. So there's the arch. And then the body of the vertebra is going to be right here, so that kind of points more anteriorly towards the front of the body. The next part, we're going to go over the lumbar vertebrae, and there's going to be 5, so they're going to be right down here, and they get bigger as you go down the spine. For the sacrum, which is going to be right here, it's 5 fused bones, and then at the very end, it's the coccyx, which is also known as the tailbone. There's 4 fused bones at that part, and it's very fragile, very easy to break. And then I'm going to go over the sternum, which is this part of the body right here. So it's where the ribs connect to the sternum. So you have the manubrium at the very top right here, and then you have the body of the sternum. At the very bottom, you have something called the xiphoid process, which is very fragile as well and can easily lacerate the organs. If it's on impact doing CPR, it could be kind of dangerous. And then we have the jugular notch, which is going to be right here. And then last but not least, we're going to go over the ribs, and that's going to be the end of this video segment. So I will point out where the true ribs are. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 true ribs, and the reason why they're true is because they connect directly to the sternum by the costal cartilage. And then right below that, we have what's called false ribs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, because they are inadvertently connected to the sternum. So right here. Excuse me, the last 3, and then there's 7 for the true vertebra. So we have 7 true vertebrae and 3 false. And then we have 2 floating ribs. I don't know if you can see it. They're going to be right here, and they're floating ribs because they don't come forward anteriorly to the front of the body and have that little arch shape. And then I'm just going to explain what the head, neck, and tubercle of a rib is. And they articulate the vertebrae because they attach posteriorly to the thoracic vertebrae. And let's see. Kind of like do like a little drawing. So the head, so if this is where the spine is, the head is where it connects to the spine. And then you have the neck, which is a little long portion, and then the tubercle is the bottom portion of the ribs. And that is it for the video for the axial skeleton system, and I will see you later. Thank you.